Okay, let's move on to introduce some basic concepts about the university that we think you need to know. These are university requirements and policies that will affect you as an undergraduate student. So in this video, we're going to focus on credits, we're going to focus on grading, general education courses, and other briefly important policies that we want you to come into Temple having an awareness of. So first things first, university requirements, we're going to focus on credits. So each semester, you'll take classes that help you earn credits towards your bachelor's degree. Now, while the exact number of credits you need to earn depends on your specific major, all Temple bachelor's degrees are at least 120 credits or more. You'll see here that most Boyer bachelor degrees are 124 or more. So you'll learn about how many credits your specific major requires in an upcoming video. But just know this, to earn enough credits to graduate in 4 years or 8 semesters, most students need to earn 15 to 17 credits per semester. Now we'll discuss the recommended amount of classes this translates to at your orientation session. Grading. So Temple grades on a 4.0 scale, which means that you can earn an A, which is 4 points, a B, which is 3, a C, which is 2, and so on. Most classes consider a C or a C minus the passing grade. That passing grade that is required for your major coursework is indicated in the bulletin, which we'll discuss further in a later video. But you'll note here a couple examples from Boyer of specific grading requirements for music education and music therapy majors. Moving on to Gen Eds. Every bachelor's degree requires the completion of the Gen Ed general education curriculum in one form or another. Gen Ed courses are the liberal arts foundation of every Temple degree. So this is common across every major, science, nursing, political science, English, Boyer, whatever, they all complete the Gen Ed curriculum. Gen Ed courses focus on critical thinking skills, communication skills, problem solving, while helping students gain an exposure to social sciences, humanities, and STEM fields. A couple of notes. Gen Eds always start with a 08 or 09 for the course number. And you must earn a C minus or better in your Gen Ed course to have it count towards your Gen Ed requirements. The full Gen Ed curriculum consists of 11 courses taken over the span of your undergraduate degree program. These 11 courses form 9 categories. These categories are then split up into these 2 major groupings. First, the foundation Gen Eds, English 802, analytical reading and writing, quantitative literacy, which is a math-focused course, and 2 intellectual heritage courses, seminar-style courses that explore great thinkers or great works over human history. We recommend you complete your foundation courses earlier in your Temple career. Breadth Gen Eds are U.S. Society, Human Behavior, Race and Diversity, Science and Technology. You take 2 of these courses, Global Society and Arts. Now you'll notice for Boyer students, you have a little bit of a waiver for your Arts Gen Ed based upon the completion of coursework required for your major. You'll also notice that some students are waived from the Global Society due to their citizenship status. Your advisor will tell you more about your Gen Eds you need to complete at orientation. Now, if you're coming to Temple with 45 or more transfer credits, you'll still complete the Gen Ed requirements, but there'll be an amended set of them. Some important distinctions are from the full Gen Ed curriculum are that you only complete 1 intellectual heritage course, 1 science and technology course, and 2 from the following grouping of Human Behavior, Arts, and U.S. Society. Lastly, if you are coming to Temple with an approved Gen Ed to Gen Ed associate's degree from a partner institution, you might have your entire Gen Ed requirements waived. Again, you'll learn more about your specific Gen Ed requirements at orientation. Now, on to policies. There's a lot of them. We're not going to go over them all, nor are we going to go over the ones that we go over in great detail. Just know that all undergraduate policies that might affect you can be found on the undergraduate bulletin in the policies page. You can also see them on links that we'll put up on our Canvas page for this video. All right. So again, rather than go over all of them, here are a few that we want you to know off the bat. FERPA, the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, states that we cannot disclose educational information to anyone but you without written consent. If you ever want to allow someone to work with us on your academic plans, then they need to be made into a FERPA waived contact on TU portal. Adding, dropping, withdrawing, any kind of schedule revision, right? So while you're going to sign up for your classes at orientation, you can still make changes to your schedule after orientation. In fact, Temple students can add classes, swap, or drop classes through the end of what's called the add drop period. Now, for each fall and spring semester, that's the first 2 weeks of the semester and the time leading up to them. During that time, you can change your schedule without any permanent transcript or financial impacts. Now, there are some restrictions as the add drop period goes on, but in general, this is the time to make changes to your schedule if you need to. After the end of the add drop period, you cannot add new courses to your schedule, but you can withdraw from a course if you decide you cannot or wish to not finish the course. A withdrawal is a transcript mark, which is a W, and you are financially responsible for the course. More information about all schedule revision can be found on the University Registrar's website. Now, leave of absence and excused withdrawals. These are for if for whatever reason you decide that you need to take some time away from Temple. You want to talk to your advisor about the leave of absence or requesting an excused withdrawal. We'll help you understand your options and next steps depending on your specific circumstances and which of these two options is best for you. Academic standing. Students are typically in good standing when their most recent semester GPA and their cumulative GPA is above a 2.0. However, a poor semester or a low GPA in your early semesters can result in you being placed on academic warning. If you do not improve your GPA enough while on academic warning, you might be placed on academic probation. And then lastly, if you still do not improve your GPA enough while being on probation, you run the risk of being academically dismissed. Early action is key if you ever end up on either warning or probation. Again, your advisor will help you better understand your situation and what you need to do to improve back to good standing. Academic residency doesn't really affect incoming first-year students too much, but we do want transfer students to know this policy. This is most important for you all because if you come to Temple with a lot of transfer credits, you still need to complete at least 45 of your last 60 credits towards your degree at Temple. This usually means that students, regardless of their situation, are still here at Temple for at least 3 full-time semesters. Again, we'll help you understand how long it takes to graduation based upon your specific circumstances. Lastly, every semester you sign up for classes starting now, you are agreeing to Temple's financial responsibility agreement. Please review the full text for this in the Canvas page.